Hi traders, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor, and we're going to take a look at a recent intraday trade that I placed and alerted to our members here at thetradinganalyst.com. And what we're going to do here is show you exactly why we took the trade, how the trade progressed, and the idea here is for you to learn from it so that you can take these methods and implement them into your own trading. But first, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, go ahead and give us a visit on the homepage of the website and get to know us a little bit better. If you like the free videos and trade reviews that we're about to show you right now, it's nothing in comparison to the membership you get once you sign up at thetradinganalyst.com with your free 7-day trial. That's right, it's free to sign up for the first 7 days, and once you do so, you're going to get instant access to the profitable trade alerts like the one that I'm about to show you right now on the BIDU chart. Once you take a look at the website, get to know us a little bit better, sign up for that free trial, and you're going to get instant access to those profitable trade alerts and so much more. It's a great opportunity, and we'd love to help you with your trading. All right, so let's take a look at this BIDU chart. So let's take a couple of things into account here first. First of all, the market in general was very bullish today, so that's 1 point for the bulls. BIDU itself got a nice gap up here above this resistance. All right, so you can see there's clearly a resistance here. I'll just draw it right there. All right, you can clearly see most of yesterday was hitting that level of resistance. So very bullish that we broke over it. And right here, this is just a retest of this previous resistance, which is now support. So we were looking for a bounce off of this support. We got that bounce. So here was that signal right here. You get this washout low right here, closing below the previous day's low. And then here we go, close over the previous, the previous candle. And here we have, so we closed below the previous low right there with this candle. This is the 15-minute chart, by the way. And then boom, the next candle reverses hard and ends up closing above the previous candle's high. So a nice little washout low and then reversal signal. So we got long right here on this candle, right here on that retest a little bit lower. I believe it was right around here, about 190.75 approximately is where we got long. And we alerted our members right here. BIDU weekly 192.50 strike calls at 64 cents. All right, so that was the action right here. And our target, first target, because with weekly options, we really like to take profits along the way. So we sold partial position right here near this resistance. You can see right there from the bodies of this candle, the close of this candle, and then the open of that candle right there created some resistance. So we sold part of our position right here as we broke a little bit above that resistance. That's where we sold it. So you can see definitely got a clear reaction to that level. So here's that alert, trade alert, out half of these calls at 85 cents. So that was about what is that? About a 33% gain right there on that position right there. So we held on to the remainder of the position. You can see we held the 10-period simple moving average right here, the yellow line, very nicely. So no real reason to sell the remainder of the position. So we ended up heading here, and that next target for us was these previous highs of the day. All right, so right here we were targeting the previous high of the day, and you can see we finally hit it right here. So that's where we sold that next partial position right there. And right here you can see we sold 95 cents right there. So for about a 50% gain approximately on those contracts. And the next target was really just until we got some kind of reversal signal. And we broke the highs right here with this candle right here. And we did think that it was going to continue to break out, but it did not. And so we didn't get the full breakout we were looking for, but that's okay because it still ended up being a really nice win for us. And we ended up exiting on this candle right here. You can see it tried to break the highs and then ended up breaking lower, and we closed. We tried to break the highs, and then we ended up closing below the lows of the previous candle right here, making it a bearish engulfing candle. And not only that, but we broke back under the high of the day right here. You can see clearly we had resistance there that looked like a nice breakout, and then right here, boom, we ended up breaking below that, and we closed below the 10-period simple moving average right there. So that was our trailing stop, and as you can see, it was a very smart decision to sell the rest of that position right here, because you can see that it went lower throughout the day, and that last position we sold at 90 cents. So for most of our position we sold for about a 50% gain. Very nice trade here. And so I just want to show you guys that that's smart trade management, okay? Especially with weekly options, you want to pay yourself on the way up, all right? You want to pay yourself on the way up. You can see we sold here, and then we were looking for that breakout. You always want to keep a position on for that bigger breakout, because next time, BIDU is going to break out here, and this is going to be, a 200% winner, okay? And the idea here is that you want to let your winners run, and you want to let your losers cut quickly, all right? You want to cut your losers quickly. I know these are just very common things that people say, but this is real trading. This is real stuff. I'm not just saying these things. This is real trading that you can really implement. And the best thing that I've found to help you guys do that is using moving averages. Okay, I don't use moving averages as support or any signals like a bull cross of moving averages. None of that. Okay, the way that I use moving averages, because they're just imaginary lines following price, okay? So that's all they are. But the way that I use moving averages, and I think this is the best way to use moving averages, is to keep you in positions for as long as you should be in them, because no one knows when a move is going to start or stop. We don't know. I have no idea, okay? I don't know when BIDU is going to break out. Here, like I said, we thought BIDU was going to break out. Very clean break over the high. You can see resistance, resistance, clean break over that resistance right here, and then it fails. All right, so who am I to argue with price right here? I thought it was going to break out, but it didn't. So it ended up closing below the 10-period simple moving average and below the previous candle's low with the bearish engulfing candle. I'm not going to argue with that. I get out. All right. So that's why moving averages are really, really key. If you want to stay in positions, if you're always missing out on these big gains, you're selling at, a 30% win when it ended up moving up, another 200, 300% on those options. Well, use some moving averages to help keep you in that trade longer. Okay? Not every day is it going to happen where you're going to get that 300%, 200% move on those options. But when it does happen, those moving averages are going to keep you in that trade. So hopefully you guys learned some things and found this video helpful. Again, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, give us a visit on the homepage of the website. And once you sign up with your free 7-day trial, you're going to get profitable trade alerts like the one that I showed you just now on BIDU. And you're not just getting these profitable trade alerts. You can really see that we're not just guessing. We're not just throwing out random alerts. We are executing with precision, and we have a method, We have a method that works, and we are confident in it, and we're confident that you're going to like it as well. So sign up for that free trial. You're going to get access instantly to those alerts and trade with confidence. It's a great opportunity, and we'd love to help you with your trading.